Bingo. Okay. Are we ready, Freddy?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. Something that rhymes with absolute. A name that rhymes with absolutely.
Fringledootly.
Yep, nailed it.
Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
Hello, Animorphs fans. Welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. I'm back with Raptor, and we're going to watch... Well, we're going to react to the reaction.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I know.
Well, it's very funny.
I am on form, mate.
True. You are at 64% on form today.
That's higher than my normal, so yeah. I peaked once at 71%. That was a good day.
Whoa.
What percentage?
Hold the phone.
What percentage on form are you today?
I'm at least 84%. I would say.
Mate, I'm expecting big things then from you because we have a slightly different forfeit this time. It's nothing too unusual, mind, but every time we've done trivia questions, they've always been aimed in your direction. Now it's time to test me. So I've got 4 pints of Carlsberg here. We've got our usual forfeit, so inner monologue 2 fingers, stock noises 1 finger, cliches 3 fingers, joke 2 fingers, costume taste 2 fingers, outdated tech 3 fingers, green screen 3 fingers. Catching my breath.
Yeah.
1 finger.
Yeah, it's big. Big thing.
So yeah, we're bringing the drinking back because I don't know. I think we're going to have to put some more effort into thinking of completely new forfeits. But this one should do for now. It's nice to get back to the drinking. But what happens is, every time there's a forfeit, you have to ask me an Animorphs trivia question. And if I get it wrong, then I drink normal. Or should we do it so that I drink double, but if I get it right, I drink half? Should we up the ante?
Ooh, I'm always for upping the antes. I think the antes always need a little bit of upping.
It's double or nothing, except no, it's not. It's double or half. Yeah, let's do that.
Yes.
Okay. So, have you got ideas of what sort of questions you want to ask in mind?
I do. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 lined up. I tried to like figure out what was a good amount, and then I have a page open that I can farm trivia from if we go past 10.
Smashing. On a scale of 0 to 100%, how hard are these questions going to be?
So especially after reviewing some of the tapes of our previous trivia, I noticed that you like to reuse a lot of similar trivia things.
Do I?
So the Yami tends to be a very popular trivia choice for you. The Extreme tends to be a very popular trivia choice for you. So I figured I would try to dive into some deeper things, maybe some things that maybe you know, maybe you don't. We're gonna find out.
I'm up for the challenge.
Yeah, you should be. I've tried very hard to farm these ones, so we'll see how you do.
Hey, Raptor, tell us what we're watching today.
We're watching The Reaction.
Are you ready
which is
for it?
An adaptation of The Reaction.
Oh my god.
Which happens to be one of my favorite books.
Really?
I love The Reaction.
I
unabashedly really enjoy The Reaction.
You got a good reaction out of it?
I did. Oh man, you're just lining them up and smacking them down. They're just so good.
I might be even up to 66% on form now. It's just I'm on a freaking roll here. You better watch out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm quivering with anticipation.
Awesome.
Okay.
Right before I go way too far, let's jump into the episode and give it our final score at the end. I predict it's going to be a 5.
All right.
Let's do it.
When Elfangor first gave us the power...
Inner monologue!
Okay.
Man, we are starting the show with a showstopper, all right?
Okay. Give me my first question.
Ready.
I'm ready.
What is Axe's father's name?
Fucking hell.
The worm has turned, my good sir. We're turning the worm.
Do you want one name or all 3?
I will be generous. I am a kind and loving God, and I will give you. You can pick one of the names.
One of the names.
One of the names. If you could tell me one of the names.
Esgaroth.
Nope.
Fuck. Damn it. What's his name then?
Nurlin Sirinal Koraf.
The hero we all need.
Exactly. See, it's important. Elfangor's dad, Axe's dad. It's a pretty important character, some would say.
Pebble, did you know what Axe's dad's name is?
Drum roll, drum roll.
It's got what, sorry?
Cernal's in it?
Yeah, she knows more than me. Christ, Jesus.
Boom!
The
That's
firstborn
right, Pebble.
seems
Way to go. Way to
named
be.
After the father, and the secondborn seems to be named after the mother as their middle name.
I'll have to do my Annie research on that. Anyway, it's
Yeah.
supposed to be 2 fingers, but because I got it wrong, it's 4. Right, here we go. Do the honours and press play, good sir.
All right, hang on here.
Power to morph. There are rules we had to follow. Like never stay in a morph for more than 2 hours or you'll be stuck.
Is that a stock noise of an elephant?
Hard to tell, because they're filming it at a zoo, it might have been an actual noise.
True. It's a good point.
That's what happened to
That's what she
Tobias.
said.
He's trapped in the morph.
Bah! Happened at the zoo, if you know what I'm saying.
Now that is low. Your form ranking's just shot down to 32. That was off form, mate.
dropping numbers like it's hot.
Dropping
okay?
like
Just
a hawk
dropping these
bajir from
numbers.
a helicopter.
True. Hey, they do really well there.
Ooh.
Another.
Ooh. Oh dear.
So far, the rules have helped us control our morphing
Uh-oh.
powers.
Foreshadowing.
But a morph can sometimes
What,
have a
the leaf?
mind of its own.
No, the
You know, I
the
love field
crocodile.
trips, but they really should last the entire day.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
this guy.
These half-day field trips mess with their heads.
Whoa!
When you start to get
This guy here.
Who is this
Th-
character?
This character, as far as I remember, only appears in this scene, and it's almost as if he's a character we should know. He just has all these
Wow.
lines.
He's very like, hey, he's very chummy with Rachel. Very, very chummy.
Cassie doesn't look too pleased about him being there, though.
Well, but you see, her proximity to the crocodile is already giving her the itchies. So, you know.
Allergies, mate.
Again, the foreshadowing is going hard and strong
This
here at the beginning of this
show
episode.
is as deep as a Billie Eilish song.
True. It's got layers.
We can't
okay? It's
even
like an
scratch the surface, pun intended, of this episode. Oh, mate, I am so on it. Jesus.
You are
I
a
need to slow
a
down.
hive of wordplay. Okay, you're a hive of wordplay.
Speaking of wordplay, let's see what Mr. Mystery has got to say.
Yeah, with his sweet man ponytail bun, I can't tell what's going on with his hair.
Panties.
It looks either weirdly slicked back or styled in some bizarre fashion.
Maybe he's a kid who won a competition to be on the Animorphs show.
True. Hey, that could be cool. I don't know. He's got pretty good acting. So far, he's acting pretty decently.
He's had one
which is-
line. let's
Hey, that's more than a lot of characters in this show.
right. Let's rate him out of 10. Let's see a few lines.
Okay,
taste of freedom.
best new anime.
You're back on the bus.
Look at that. A shrug.
These
A
crocodiles might
nonchalant
as well
shrug.
be fake.
Yeah. Let's check out the tigers. They're real.
Wait, what? They're real. Wait, what?
They're real.
Right, guys,
Man.
we're at there's actually real animals at this zoo. I can't fucking believe it, mate. They're not plastic or
like,
anything.
It's like, I know. It's like, have you ever been to a zoo before? Like, you realize that most of the time the animals don't move.
I mean, that's a fair point.
It's kind of the way that zoos work, unfortunately. Okay, he's got some kind of
And
ponytail.
that was a stock noise. Did you hear that?
What was that? The tiger roar?
Let's listen again.
The tigers. They're real.
Yep.
That's a stock. That's a bit ironic, isn't it? The animals here are real. Stock noise of lion.
Yeah, exactly. fake tiger noises, but the animals are real, except for this crocodile. Okay, it's not
Right,
real.
stock noise is one finger. So if I get this trivia question
Right.
correct, I don't have to drink anything. Technically not half,
Yeah.
but I'm being kind to myself.
Okay, we'll do this one since we're at the zoo. What is the name of the gorilla that Marco's battle morph is acquired from?
Big Jim.
Very good.
Yeah!
Very good.
I'm cool now.
Yeah. See. So what is that? Like half of a finger?
No, just 0 fingers. I
Zero.
can't do
Okay,
half of
we're
a
not-
finger.
we're
I'd
not
have to
doing
slice the
divisible.
finger in half, lengthways.
We're not doing divisibles. Gotcha. All right.
No divisibles here. We're not mathematicians.
divisibles.
I don't know maths. How am I supposed to know what a divisible does?
I'm an art student person, so it's very easy to know. I don't do math.
Oh, baseball cap kid.
Really, no! Man, that kid is totally gonna get something bit off.
You know, you're right. I'm glad they're in there and we're out here.
They do look hungry.
Hey, what's that kid doing?
Zombie walking.
What? Hey, what's that kid doing?
Yeah.
Thank you for the immediacy of what's
Does he
going on.
not have parents?
Nuts?
Yes, apparently. Where's
You
that
think they could
child's
help?
parent? Ethan.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. Look at that blank, sadistic stare. I think we're looking at young Mark
Is he
Zuckerberg.
Is he green screened?
I don't see why
he
why
kind-
would he be green screened? I don't. That doesn't seem
No,
reasonable.
he doesn't. No, he's not green screen. It kind of like some of the like edges of his hair and hat kind of made it look like maybe he was green screened, but yeah,
Yep.
he's got too many shadows on him.
It was too expensive to film outside in front of a couple of trees, so to green screen the kid.
A fence. Okay, guys, we can't find this fence wooded
Guys,
location.
this
so
fence has got too many splinters. We're gonna have to green screen it.
this is a liability. It's a work hazard. OSHA will have our heads.
Look at
Okay,
that
approved.
empty expression, the soulless focus of this child.
Is he
young Zuckerberg?
Trying to merge? Is he trying to merge with it?
Maybe.
I must become the crocodile.
Maybe he's from that show, Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Oh yes, hit anime TV show Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
He's gonna touch it with his fingers or whatever they do. Well, he's got to be wearing earrings. I think that you got to be wearing an earring to do the fusey thing. I don't know. I stopped watching Dragon Ball Z a long time ago.
Oh mate, it was the classic. That was my childhood, as well as all the other shows.
I mean, I only got what is it? I finished the Namek. I think I got through the Namek arc, and then I was like, man, they spend a lot of time episodes where they just like yell for 30 minutes and they don't really do anything.
Mate, that was
It's really
the best
interesting.
part.
It's really interesting when things happen, but it's not interesting when they're just like standing there screaming for a long time.
Mate,
It gets kind of
Episode
boring.
12, minute 13. That time that Goku screamed, mate. Oh,
Whoa, hardcore.
that scream.
Okay.
As opposed to the scream at 15 minutes, which I thought was below par. Okay.
Nah! Here, I'll reenact I'll reenact 98% of Dragon Ball Z episodes. Nah!
Pretty much.
I've reenacted Dragon Ball Z.
Just
Okay, now that all the anime, now that we've angered all the anime fans.
Yeah, let's carry on before we get crucified. On an anime
Ethan, go get
cross.
help.
Oh, there goes Ponytail. There he goes.
Ethan! Oh, get out of the way! Move,
He had
people, I'm on a mission.
He had no time to go around them. He had to bump through them. In the most.
But I love how they lingered on it, right? They're like, no, we have to show you the fact that he's gonna bump into these
Yeah,
people.
what's the
Like,
point?
Ethan struggles. Ethan struggles with things, okay? Get out of the way!
That's technically assault. Arrest that child now. And
Uh-oh.
do we ever see
What are you
Ponytail
doing?
again? Look at this kid.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Look at. Oh,
Cassie, very nonchalant.
It's not safe in here.
sorry, I keep pausing.
Let's go to the other side of the fence.
If the kid wants to win a Darwin
quit
Award, just
messing
let
around.
him.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, I'm glad Rachel joined.
Real slow, okay?
Now the kid.
Increase
looks,
the danger.
Now the kid looks scared.
Oh no! Coming from the other
The
side.
slow motion crocodile. What will we do?
My peripheral vision has failed me to see this slow-moving animal come up from the other side.
Oh no!
Huh?
It's about
Oh,
it's
no!
about a 2 foot long freaking crocodile. Oh my god! Look at the panic in her
Hey, man.
eyes.
We got pounds of pressure. Oh,
Where's Ponytail?
whoa! Zoom in.
Shit! This is a dramatic episode. Ponytail made that scene.
He did, Ethan. newcomer Ethan. He enters the scene and commands it with his bravado.
Wait, Ethan, is that his name?
Yeah, that's what they said. They said his name. They said Ethan, go get help, and he's like, I'm on
They
it.
gave him a name. Oh, I feel so related to him. Not related. No.
I
I'm
know.
not in that. No.
I feel so- Yes, we're representing all the Ethans out there with the great Ethan representation.
If your name is Ethan, down your drink. Down your drink. And then do 5 press-ups.
There you go. Okay, Ethan, it's all in your hands, Ethan, to get help.
Ethan, it's all in your hands.
It's all in your hands. Oh
Okay, okay.
no! Which way? I don't know. Maybe
When I
if we
count to three,
jump.
You guys make a break for that fence over there. What are you gonna do? All right, it's DNA. The trance should buy us some time. When I count to 3, okay?
What? Why is...
1,
You're gonna what?
3.
What are you gonna do?
We're gonna go to this fence that's right behind us. Why?
Oh, nice.
Why?
Wait, I thought all of the crocodiles were facing them, but now this one's turned and she's grabbing its tail.
Yes, so what's the panic about? It's clearly not bothered about you. Now you're gonna grab its tail and piss it off even more.
Very, very. Didn't you ever watch The Crocodile Hunter, Cassie? Come on, it was very popular at the time.
Crocky,
Okay,
mate.
rest in peace. Rest in
Got
peace,
myself
Steve
this
Irwin.
croc here.
Right. Blimey!
Didn't say blimey. He's an Australian. He says crikey.
I mean, you all worship the Queen or whatever, so
whoa.
I think it's all the
whoa.
same.
Whoa. This is racism now, okay? I will call the police on you.
You're gonna call the Bobbies.
You're treading a very thin line. The line you
at
tread
all the-
is as thin as my mathematical skills, hence why I don't do divisions in my drinking fingers.
Look at all the Bobbies.
Oh, you all right? Okay, here's some American ones for you. You're
All right, here we
you're
go.
American, and that means that you like sugar.
Yeah. Ooh, nailed. Man, hard hitting burns.
Sorry, I've just my fiance's in tears. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings like that. Go have a spoonful of sugar because it helps the medicine go down. Oh, wait, what?
I was gonna say, is it Mary Poppins British?
Let's carry on.
Boom!
Oh no,
We got
you
him.
pissed it off. Oh, why
Here,
didn't
take him.
Wasn't there a gate that he crawled through? Why are they? But now they're jumping the fence.
Cassie, get out of there now.
They didn't do the whooshy sounds when they acquire like they normally do.
These sound like stock noises. I think there's been a few. I think we can safely say there would have been at least 1 or 2 stock noises and all that.
Well, especially because, like, I don't know if you've ever you've seen crocodiles in zoos,
Yeah.
obviously, because you worked at a zoo.
This
They very rarely make noise.
especially crocodiles that big, they don't go.
Right. I took my kids to the zoo when we lived in the big city. and there
Wait.
was a zoo
Did they
nearby.
have real animals?
They did not have fake animals.
Shit.
They had real animals,
No.
okay, Ethan? Real animals.
How did you survive?
I barely. It was the skin of my teeth. I was lucky to get my children out of the zoo alive. Okay?
Ethan
Lucky.
must have been there.
Well, you know, he is the hero that we all need right now.
Here, Mr. Grant.
Not the one we deserve.
All right, sorry. What were you saying?
No, I was saying that I was at a zoo one time, and there was we have at the zoo that we have Siamese crocodiles,
Mm-hmm.
and like we were there, and I was videotaping it for my kids, and it let out like the biggest roar, and it was like a chilling, and it like jumped up and snapped at us while we were on. There's like a bridge that goes over like the river where they can swim in, and it like jumped up towards the rail. Fortunately, like the pit was really low, but it jumped up and snapped and roared, and it was like I was like, wow, that was little bit of water in my pantaloons on that one.
A little bit of water in my pantaloons. That's a new one.
Yeah, because it was quite intimidating.
Nah.
So yeah, so I would say that the stock noises of these crocodiles are pretty apparent.
In that case, it's time for trivia.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Hold on.
Name
Let me get ready here.
Okay, get into athletic stance. Okay, name all of Esplin's ranks in the Yerk military.
Esplin, right? So he was, of course, he was Visser. He was also a sub-Visser.
But what numbers?
Oh shit!
You got to give me all the numbers. You got to give me all of his ranks. What were the numbers of his ranks?
Sub-Visser 7.
Okay.
And Visser 3.
You got two down. You got 2 left.
Oh shit! There were 2 more. Okay.
Yep.
He was a lower ranked Visser at one point.
True, he was. But what rank was he? That's the $1 million question. Scream at the YouTube screen, okay? If you know what it is.
Scream at the YouTube screen.
Yes, the people watching this YouTube video. Scream at the YouTube screen if you know.
He was Visser Twat.
Ooh, oh!
That's not a genuine answer, by the
Maybe.
way.
No, really? I couldn't tell. Although, could be kind of close to a number with that horrendous obscenity that you just yelled.
Oh, it's Visser 1. How did I not get?
I was
thinking.
Visser 1.
I wasn't.
There's one more. You got Visser 1, Visser 3, and Sub-Visser 7. There's one more rank that he held.
He was another sub-Visser, wasn't he?
Maybe. What do you think? You tell me. You tell me what you think.
Shit. Okay. What do I think? I like pizza. Sleeping's fun.
True.
Do you need any more of what I think, or do you want me to have another go at the answer?
Have a guess. Have a guess.
Shit.
Fancy yourself a guess, okay?
He must have been a lieutenant.
Yes, Lieutenant Squiggle Pants.
No, don't be like that. There are lieutenants in the forces. I'm saying he must have been a lieutenant at some point, because I can't remember what other number he was.
Okay, so do you want me to are you forfeiting?
Yeah,
Are you conceding?
I'm going to drip my 2 fingers while you tell me the answers.
Sub-Visser 12 was the first rank that he held on the Hork-Bajir homeworld.
I can't even remember that.
Yeah. He was promoted to Sub-Visser 12 while he was on the Hork-Bajir during the campaign of the Hork-Bajir homeworld.
I got Sub-Visser 7 though.
You did. You got Sub-Visser 7, Visser 3, and Visser 1. I'm very proud of you.
I'm surprised it took me so long to
get
get Visser 1. I was thinking too obscure. I thought, the next answer is going to be like a really obscure one. I didn't.
I was gonna be like, man, you're gonna really kick yourself if you miss Visser. If you miss Visser 1, yeah. That'd be a pretty low hanging fruit on that one.
Would have been a shocker. All right, so I've drunk my 2 fingers. Let's chug along to the next. We need to make sure we know what clothes they're wearing, by the way.
Yes, Cassie is wearing black pants and a white T-shirt.
It looks off-white.
Are you all right?
Rachel is some kind of stripy thing, and I don't know. Oh, it's a camera. I was wondering what she had around her neck.
And then there's Ethan.
Oh, nothing.
He was great help, wasn't he? He's come back with no one. He barged those people aside for nothing.
Where's the zookeeper? Or a staff member? Someone who works at a concession stand selling elephant ears. I mean, come on. Like, pick a person, man.
Field trip? Yeah.
Everyone's just walking around calmly behind them.
Or their
what
teachers.
What do humans find so fascinating?
Let's give Ethan a score out of 10 for his acting ability.
Okay.
6.
Yeah. 6. I'm okay with 6. I'd maybe say 5.
Okay.
Because of his
barge
overacting on the pushing towards those people. That was probably.
It's not the worst case of overacting in Animorphs.
True.
A round of applause for Ethan and his acting.
Yes. As we talk about overacting, no one overacts more than Visser
Yes,
3.
yeah,
so
speaking of
that's how we
overacting,
know.
let's get to Victor Trent.
There's a continual barrage of moving pictures.
It's a primary source of information and entertainment.
Well, they crave it as if their very lives depended on it. Why haven't we made use of this weapon?
Actually, that's why we're watching.
Oh,
We've succeeded in
Oh,
getting
Tom's
Jason
here.
McCole on a popular talk show.
Oh, what?
There he is.
Jason McCole.
Why him?
Jason John McCole. He's extremely.
Oh, boo.
I've just no.
Jeremy's getting the short end of the stick here.
Yeah.
Okay. Continued disenfranchisement of Jeremy's. Okay, by dropping Jason
Let's face
McCole.
it. Anybody who's got the name Jeremy is a chump.
It's true. They're all cats.
They're all dipsticks,
Hoodlums.
ruffians.
Yeah. Rapscallions.
Mate, don't go too far.
Brigands and fiends. Okay, I'm done. Sorry. I did get a little intense.
Here's a question for you. Microphones with cables, outdated tech?
Ooh. That's a good question. Where's a microphone with cables? Was there a boot? Was it an accidental microphone in the shot?
There.
Oh, microphones with cables, outdated tech.
I mean, people still use
I
them.
don't
but
know.
Interviewers, I don't think,
Local-
because I use wireless stuff.
Right.
So
Yeah, I would think that most people would use some kind of like lapel mic, right?
yeah, so a TV interviewer probably wouldn't have a microphone with a cable. Am I correct?
True.
So
Yeah,
technically
I'd say
outdated.
yeah. I would say yes. That's some outdated
So-
tech. We'll do it.
So outdated tech would typically be 3 fingers. So it's basically a
alright.
down
Well,
your
here
drink moment if I get this wrong, or it's, let's say, 2 fingers if I get it right.
Well, then how about we do a technical question then, okay?
Okay.
A technological based question for this outdated tech.
Slow.
What is the name of the technology used for long distance thought speak communication?
Fuck, I read this the other day. Because Axe used it on the Dome ship when he contacted the Animorphs, which was explained in book 4.
It was also used in book 8 when he calls the homeworld and talks to his dad.
Right, I'm going to start drinking because it's going to take me like 10 minutes to remember it, so there's no point. I'll drink 6 fingers. What's the answer?
All right. Mirror wave calling.
That's boring.
Believe
I thought
it or
it would be
not.
some cool, swanky alien name.
That's what I thought was very funny. It's like, it's not microwave calling. It's mirror wave calling. I found that very endearing in a very Animorphs way.
Well, I think the audience wants to know a little bit more about mirrorwave calling while I go to the lavatory.
More about mirror wave calling?
Yes, tell them everything
Oh,
you know.
man.
I'll be right back.
Okay. I think it was really interesting because mirror wave calling was never referenced again in any of the other times they've contacted the Andalite homeworld. Like, it was only in book 8 that they mention that it's called that. I don't think they ever call it that again. I'm going to do a quick double check, which is always very interesting to watch and hear. Let's see here. Find mirror wave. Wow, it's not even on this page. Look at that. Shocking. Okay, so we need to get some Andalite technology. Let's see, or ThoughtSpeak. ThoughtSpeak, maybe? No, we'll go down more to see Andalite technology. Andalite technology. Because that was always the funny thing that we talked about, and when we watched the episode, we were like, "Oh, that's weird. How does ThoughtSpeak get transmitted across distance when it's like from your brains?" Actually, mirror wave call. Yeah. Oh yeah, and in the message used by Axe on the message for that, and there you go. It's mirror wave call.
Sorry.
Beautiful.
Oh, so is everybody caught up on the technology behind mirrorwave calling now?
Yes, it's very, very hard science going on
It's
in the mirror wave
hard.
call.
It will beat up
Hard.
other sciences in the playground.
This is alpha. It's alpha tech.
Chad Tech.
Real Chad tech. It's the Giga Chad of telecommunications. Okay,
Oh, what larks we have.
it's true.
Right, while I finish the rest of this drink, because I owe it, let's carry on with... Is it Jeremy Jason McCall now? Is it Jason?
No,
John...
Jason John McCall.
Jason McCall.
He's not called that in the TV series.
He's not Jeremy Jason. Pebble missed our whole bit that we did.
Yeah, Pebble
with
missed it.
The lack of Jeremy's.
Oh, we're talking series.
Yeah, we're talking series.
Jason John McCall.
I think so, yeah.
Always pressure being the star.
All right, I'm going to finish my drink.
Why him?
Jason
for it.
John McCall. He's
Jason John
extremely
McCall.
popular with human females. Every one of them knows his face
The
and his
fe-
name.
The female.
The females.
Star.
Ah, yes.
I just try to do my part.
Our solution to the declining membership in the sharing.
He'll be on Larry and Linda Live.
That's sad.
Talking about the benefits of the sharing.
Why is there a declining membership, Victor?
Yeah, that's an interesting plot
Yeah.
point. Why can we know about that?
You'd have thought, in the books, it was almost like the sharing was a growing thing. Why would it be declining? Wouldn't that be a problem? I suppose that's why they're trying to find a solution, but still.
Like, yeah, well, in this moment, right? Like, but that's like my $1 million question. Like, they could have done a really interesting callback, right? To maybe the oatmeal episode where they're like, oh, well, after the oatmeal thing and a bunch of controllers got all weirded out, do a little bit of world building.
Mate, you're thinking... You're trying to
True.
give them too much credit. You're trying to make them seem as if they know what they're doing.
I'm just saying they could have done it. The fruit was low hanging.
Oh, I do like me some low-hanging fruit.
True,
It
especially
usually
good
tastes better.
Big Apple.
Excellent.
Tastes sweeter.
Excellent.
Finally.
Victor Trent says to that.
Television worth watching.
What's wrong with you?
What the fuck?
I don't know, maybe I'm allergic to
I
something.
love that.
Thank
He's
you.
so
I think
great.
that's sick.
He's a treasure.
I know, my stomach's been hurting since the zoo.
Is it a costume change that she added the?
No, we've had this.
large
We've had
denim
this
shirt?
before. We decided no.
Okay, just because she added the jacket doesn't mean that it's the overall costume change.
No, but this is the first time in the show where she's wearing something that looks messy as fuck.
Yeah,
It actually suits
and it's not
her,
overalls,
and it's too big for her.
which is also good. That's on brand for Cassie.
Basically, one of the writers in this episode specifically said, "What are you lot doing? Why is she dressed so nicely in all these episodes? Let's put some fucking ragged old shit on her."
Remember that Cassie is a character. Let's give her some character.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about Rachel though.
This is she. Uh-huh.
They're just hanging out.
That's right.
They're besties.
No, it was nothing. Who is it? Thank you.
A landline is outdated tech.
And so is that facial expression.
I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to be on a TV show, and I think I like
Do you think ladders are outdated tech? Because we've got catapults these days.
Oh my god. Yes. Yes, good sir, that newfangled contraption. The catapult. That's the only way to get into the rafters these days.
Trebuchets.
Yeah, there you go, yeah.
Would you rather
Everybody
be
just
launched
says
with a catapult or a trebuchet?
probably a catapult, because I don't know if you would survive. A trebuchet could launch you so far, I don't know if you would live.
Yeah, but it'd be more fun. I think you'd die from both.
For like a half a minute before you like splat on the wall.
And with a trebuchet, you could probably
Wow.
aim a little bit. So
That's true.
these are the
It's true,
discussions
could
you
aim.
come to expect from the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel.
Deep, meaningful Animorph. I know that you did that wonderful discussion with Geek Truth, and now you just have to like slog through existence with me. Okay.
Would you rather be thrown by a trebuchet or by Chuck Norris?
Oh, Chuck Norris for sure.
No, mate, why? Just the
Oh,
strength of
because-
his fingers throwing you alone would crack your skull in twine.
Exactly. To be destroyed by such a fine human specimen. Be okay
Right,
with that.
everyone stand for Chuck Norris, especially you, Medi
for
Bollocks.
Chuck Norris.
Everybody stand for Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Right, that's enough.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. You ready? Are you ready for?
Yeah, I'm ready for
Your
trivia.
next trivia question.
Outdated text, so it's either
Okay.
going to be 2 fingers or 6.
Okay. What species gives the Pemalite crystal to the Yeerks?
It's the Ongachik.
It is
Oh,
not.
fuck.
Ongachik.
Really?
It's the Dayang.
Twats. I always hated those
Dayang.
Dayang. Scum.
Yeah.
Those Dayang scum. I think we should.
It's Dayang.
I think we should put them all into sort of a concentrated area.
Yikes. Yikes. Come
All
on
of those
now. Come
bloody
on
Dayang.
now. Come on now.
They're all
Be
divvies.
nice. Be nice.
Sorry, all those Dayang out there. Sorry.
Yes.
Shit.
Okay.
I can't.
There you go.
Why
You gotta
do
drink it,
I
my guy.
think Ongachik? I know that the Ongachik were like minstrels. I know that they'd done. Oh no, the Ongachik were. I forgot who mentioned, but they were never fully taken by the Yeerks because they're all like minstrels that just sort of travel the galaxy. Somebody needs to make an Ongachik fan fiction of just their escapades around.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, a dancing like bard, like a species of galactic bards, sounds kind of
I
funny.
can just imagine them going around spaceships with lutes.
Right.
Singing.
Yo, I just wrote this banger.
Oh my, no! Don't make them like teenager rockers.
It's called. I
just
heard it
wrote
on
this
Earth.
song.
It's called Tub Thumping. Okay, it's really good.
Thumping, what the fuck? I've got 6 fingers to drink. You explain yourself
Drink
to
'em.
the audience.
What, you don't have a fondness for Chumbawamba's 90s hit Tub Thumping? Okay,
Mate,
it's a great song.
I'm more of an Aqua person.
Yeah. You like the Barbie girl in the Barbie world, huh?
What's that song? Doctor something Doctor Aqua. If you're a 90s person, you know.
What about oh man. What are your thoughts on Ace of Base?
Not the ace of my base, I'm afraid.
Boom! Got him.
By the way, keeping track of current scores, my form rating is 65%. And yours is, you've worked it back up to 38%. Congratulations.
I was at 80.
No, you dropped to 32 with the animal bestiality joke.
Wait, what? When did I make an animal bestiality
With the goats. There was a goat on screen, and you talked about diddling an animal.
No such thing. That is a gross mischaracterization of my joke.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
know
Okay.
such
People
thing.
can check back, and we'll let the audience decide. And if I'm right, then you have an extra forfeit next episode. And if I'm wrong, then I have 2 shots of rum at the start of next episode. Medi Bollocks will be on that.
Okay. Sounds reasonable.
Let's carry on. I've got another
We'd
2
love
things
to.
to drink.
Yeah, 4 o'clock. We'll be there.
Or
What
B
was that all
square.
about? That was Larry and Linda live. They heard about saving the boy at the zoo today. They want us on their show tomorrow.
Our 15 minutes of fame.
Exactly. There's 2
That's
of us.
great.
That means we get a half
Great.
an hour.
Naturally.
Do you know one thing that I'm actually
Great chemistry. Great chemistry between these actors. They're doing a great job.
On a serious note, though, the acting aside, which for most of the characters in the show is fine, there's not very much difference between Cassie and Rachel. In the book series, they are like polar opposites, but in the TV show, they're basically interchangeable. Do you not think? There's very little to their character. In fact,
Interesting.
no,
It's an interesting
the
take.
lads all have much more character. I'm not sure if it was the way the audiences liked stuff on TV in the 90s, where there was like a little sexism thing going on, where they just wanted females to act a certain way. But there just seems to be very little difference between Cassie and Rachel on the TV show.
Well, I think to your point, right? The biggest difference between Cassie and Rachel is their ideology and how they handle missions, right? Like Cassie is very much, I don't want to cause excess harm. We got to think about what we're doing. Whereas Rachel is very impulsive and very, let's go, let's do it. I don't, screw the casualties, screw what we got to do. We just got to get this done, and we got to get it done hard and fast, right? And so that they don't have a lot of that in the show. There's not a lot of There's not a lot of battles, and like honestly, the missions are pretty mundane. So I think that yeah, I could agree with you that they seem very similar because the opportunities for them to like show their moral differences is few and far between in the
That
TV
is a
show.
very good point, actually, because there really aren't that many battles. Yeah, you're right. You are right. The fact I should do a video on this. I shall, and I shall do it to the best of my abilities.
So,
Hashtag content.
Pebble told me to stop hitting things.
Okay, probably a good career move.
Yes, thank you.
To
But yeah,
not hit
you're
things.
right. I'm saying they don't look very different, but you're right in saying that they haven't been given the opportunity to be that different. Whereas all the other characters have traits typically more obvious outside of battle situations. Whereas Cassie and Rachel, their character revolves around those sorts of situations. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly, the moral centers. And I think that, like, especially, like, within the context of the show, like, it's really interesting that we're sitting here and watching this, right? Because this is, like, honestly, this is the first time that Cassie has probably had more than 2 lines in an entire episode. Like, in this show, Cassie gets a shocking lack of, like, screen time.
So now that
and dialogue.
I haven't noticed that, but now that you've mentioned that, I'm probably going to have that in the back of my head going forward.
Yeah, like it's probably one of the things that's like the most shocking, and I wonder if it contributed to Catherine and Michael not liking the show as much.
Because I wouldn't make that jump.
You didn't think so? You don't think
I
that
think
like
there are a lot deeper
Cassie...
problems than just Cassie's lack of lines that made the authors hate the show.
Well, true, but I wonder. Like, Cassie is a very important character in the books.
Oh, she's a fantastic character. Yeah,
she's a fantastic character. One of my favorites. Okay, one of my favorite characters, and I think that like the fact that she gets very little time to do anything in the show is kind of disappointing. Honestly,
yeah. I mean, she adds a lot of character to the series. I mean, as much as people complain about her in the books, she is at the center of a lot of the important things that are going on. Without her,
every major discussion.
The same. As opposed to say, if Tobias wasn't there, I know that Tobias fanboys are going to attack me for this, but if Tobias wasn't there, I don't think the series would be very different.
I mean, probably not. Like Tobias is pretty like low key. Like his stakes are pretty low key, but like Cassie is constantly bringing up like moral quandaries with what they're doing. And like she kind of like is the reason why like the books have so much texture in terms of like, hey, like let's actually like think about what we're doing here. Let's talk about the ramifications of what is happening. Until she decides to ignore all that for whatever reasons she does.
I've just thought of a fun little game. Rank the Animorphs in order of importance to the series. So if I were to go from least important to most important, it would be Tobias.
Okay, let's stipulate this. Let's add some stipulations, okay? Mm-hmm. We're only talking about the main characters.
Yes.
We're talking about the main human cast.
The main 6 plus so Axe is in there.
Okay, so you're going to include Axe. Yeah. Okay, so we're only talking about the main 6 Animorphs. Yeah. Okay.
Tobias is the least important. I think if you took him out of the story, not much would change.
Yes, I agree.
Marco.
Which is a bummer.
Marco is 5th. He adds a fair bit of humour. He's got this whole thing about his mum, but does that make much of a difference? Not on the grand scheme.
That makes all the I would disagree with that, but I'll let you finish.
Then Axe.
Mm-hmm.
But he has the Andalite connection and the tech connection. Then Rachel. Mm-hmm. Because as much as I didn't like a character in the middle of the series, overall, the fact that she was basically the team's battering ram. Mm-hmm. She was part Marco, and that's why I ranked Marco lower in the list, because he and Rachel were very similar. But Rachel was more impactful in that sense. The fact that she's the battering ram, that Jake basically used her throughout the whole series, was very important. Mm-hmm. Then, of course, Cassie and then Jake. I think that's obvious.
Okay. That's the order.
Interesting.
Pebble agrees with me.
Pebble agrees? Mm-hmm. Interesting.
What would you say?
I I would say very differently. I would say that number 6 of importance is Tobias. We agree on that one. I would say number 5 is actually Rachel.
Okay.
Because Rachel as the muscle character, and the fact that her books never, like, I agree with you. I like her as a character, and I liked the concept, and I wish that they would have done more with Rachel because she had so much potential to be a really great character.
I will just jump in there to say that 48 saved her character. As much as people don't like that book, that was a fantastic book, and it actually brought her back from being my most hated character.
See, for me, like, I don't love that book. I understand where you're coming from on that book, but I don't love that book. I think that, like, you know, a book like 12 is a really great Rachel book. And I think that book 7 is a really great Rachel book too. Like the amount of depth that they could give Rachel was squandered and it was lost. So unfortunately, like, and the fact that she is the Animorph that dies, I think is proof of that.
Yeah.
Right? Because, like, her family was really underdeveloped throughout the course of the books. There was a gold mine. Like, all the stuff with Dan and her sisters could have been really cool, but they just, and even Naomi too. Like, the living up of the expectation of Naomi and some of the stuff that they could have done there could have been really cool, but they didn't do any of it. So then I would say 4. I would say number 4 is Axe.
Yep.
Because, like you had said, he's the tech guy. His stories also kind of end up falling sort of flat. Like his stories just kind of end up being repeated over and over again.
I
like,
agree with that totally.
Is Axe going to betray them to be with the Andalites? Oh no, baby.
That's basically every single Axe book. There's no character progression. From a practical standpoint, he's very important, but apart from that, not very.
Well, I see, and that's the thing, is that it's like he doesn't, unlike the show, where he magnetizes his nipples and then
speaks
makes
thought speak over the space of 1 million miles or something ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. So unlike the show, right, Axe in the books, like, he'll occasionally build, like, his tech stuff doesn't really come in handy all that often. Like, they don't do, like, he can identify various things. It's like, oh, this is this piece of technology. This is this piece of technology. But even within the series, the trope of him being like, oh, but I fell asleep during class that day, so I don't remember everything about it. Right? Like, he's really not the kind, like, I've heard some people would say, oh, Axe is the Donatello if we're going to do hot 90s references, right?
Ninja Turtles,
Axe is the Donatello of the group, being the tech guy. And I'm like, yeah, I can see why you would say that, but, like, he really doesn't do a lot of tech. Like, the amount of times he actually builds or does something technical is pretty few and far between. So, and then, like, you would think that, like, oh, him being an Andalite would be a really big deal. But, like, him being an Andalite just ends up causing problems for everybody. Like, anytime the Andalites show up, it's just a problem that acts as another Andalite.
Yep, that's basically
it. So that's why I put him at 4. I would put Marco at 3.
Yeah, out of your top 3, Marco definitely 3.
Marco's 3 because of Visser 1, and I think that because of it's very reductive. I find that people very reductively put Marco in the comic relief camp, but as somebody who will very unabashedly say that Marco is my favorite character, Marco's books offer a level of, like, intrigue and complexity to a teenage character that is seldom seen, right? Which is to say, this is the character who is very, very intelligent, right? Yep. But very much like masquerades that intelligence behind humor.
Yeah.
Right? So, like, the fact that Marco becomes so much of a tactician, that he becomes so much of like a voice of pragmatism, right? Whereas, like, Rachel is unabashedly pragmatic, where she's just like, I don't care the ramifications. Like, Marco is very calculated in his, like, let's think about the actual ramifications of what we're doing, and like why that's like unlike Rachel, who just says let's just do it because we do it. Marco says, well, why is it good that we do this? And I think that he is in a lot of ways that counter to the number 2 pick, my number 2 pick, which would be Jake, right?
Ooh,
because Jake leans on Marco Jake leans on all of the other characters for his decisions, right? And without Jake doesn't really come up with a lot of the moral ramifications. That's usually done for Marco and Cassie. Yeah. And so I think that like that's what makes Cassie probably the most important character, because she's the one that if without Cassie, Jake doesn't come up with those ideas himself. Right? Cassie also comes up with a lot of especially in the early books, Cassie is the one who comes up with what animals they need to morph for what given situation.
What we need to, in order to have this conversation seriously, we need to actually decide what standards we're looking at for importance. Because what I'm looking at is if a character was taken out of the series, how different would the series be? So if Tobias was taken out, I don't think the series would be that much different. But if someone like Cassie or Jake was taken out, there's going to be a huge difference. Which one, if taken out, would be most different? If Jake was taken out, Cassie wouldn't be in the group. We established that pretty early on in the series. Jake is the only person who's in there saying Cassie needs to be part of this group, because Marco and Rachel early on were like, no, fuck her.
Well, yes, that is also true. Yeah.
So if Jake wasn't there, Cassie wouldn't be there either.
A leader is important. Absolutely, which is why Jake is 2, right? Why Jake is number 2 because he's the leader.
That's why I rate him above Cassie.
Okay.
Well, Captain Bladder calls again, so because I'm. So I want you to justify your ranking. A bit further for the audience while I'll be right back.
Very, very easy to justify that ranking, because again, Jake doesn't come up with all of the more, like Jake very rarely is able, he says it frequently, that he leans on his team members to understand what's going on, right? And that kind of goes to his point of, he used Rachel like a battering ram, right? Like, and if we're being really honest, Jake didn't even want to be a part of everything, right? Cassie and Tobias were the 2 that wanted to the most. So if you're going to rank something by like, without him, like Jake's involvement was going to be next to 0, right? Initially. And then he had to be persuaded by the other Animorphs. So you could potentially make the argument that Tobias should be higher on the list, right? Because like if you're using his metrics to determine how these folks need to be ranked. But in all honesty, in my opinion, what I'm looking at is what makes Animorphs distinctly itself, right? What makes it stand the test of time? What makes it feel like something that is its own unique property, its own unique entity? And I think that the big part of that is the moral justification, the moral quandary, right? And the moral ramifications of why people are doing what they're doing. And without that, you have something that's more popcorny.
By the way, this doesn't include the theory that Cassie is an Ellen's plant, the video for which goes up on the Wednesday after this video goes up.
Boom.
I've already recorded
it.
It's all ready to go.
Lovely.
Right, shall we carry on now that Captain Bladder has been satiated?
Yes, we absolutely should carry on.
Right, let's diddly do it.
Shit. Crack a hand.
What?
I will just pause to say that I think that was a really good discussion that we just had, and I'll probably do a video on that in the future.
Farming for content.
I like that idea. Judging, it will annoy Tobias fans, obviously, but who cares about them? They are the worst fans in the fans.
Oh, come now.
I'm only doing it to piss them off. I don't mean it really, but I'm just doing it for shits and giggles.
Didn't have to. The aquarium trance was enough.
Well, if you ask me, that was a pretty slick move. I mean, all people saw was Cassie looking like she was mind melding with some reptile. How weird could that be?
Marco,
Yeah.
stop trying to help with this.
No
You
clothes
have to
change.
consider the risks before jumping
Nice.
into a snake pit.
Now I'm hungry.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Get some good
And now
banner.
you're gonna be on TV.
They have good
We
banter.
didn't ask for this. But I think if we have the chance to save one person or a million, we should.
It's not always gonna be that simple.
Man, what a good scene.
Cassie, come look at this.
And then Rachel spoils it.
Depends. What's she looking at?
What did you
Celebrities.
find?
She's on the hot interwebs.
Official webpage of Larry and Linda Live.
Larry and Linda live.
Look at this. A rundown of upcoming shows and guests, including tomorrow's show and...
That's us. Look, it says.
Wait.
We're on the internet.
They're on the show tomorrow and they find out through the internet?
Yeah, in 1999, no less.
What the fuck? So if they didn't go on that computer
Very
in Siberia, they just wouldn't have turned up.
Yeah, exactly. How would they know? They
Today
definitely
it seems
didn't
your
call
young
them.
boy was saved from the jaws of a hungry crocodile.
Let's have a look at this website. Oh, look at that freaking old 90s Microsoft Word. Look at that Larry and Linda font. What the hell is that?
Well, it's to prevent you if you're a robot. It's obviously a caption.
It's one of those caption things.
Oh no! See, it's foreshadowing the Chi. The Chi can't read it.
Oh shit.
Okay, because they're robots.
Tomorrow's...
Whoa.
I'm gonna... Because we missed a bit of that text there.
Today at City Zoo, a young boy was saved
At
from the
City
jaws of a
Zoo.
hungry
Information about tomorrow's show.
crocodile. We'll speak with the two.
Look at that scroll speed. Whew.
Shit.
And that cursor, man. They've got fast
That was
internet
back in the day.
to be able to scroll that fast on a website.
Today at
Exciting.
City Zoo, a young boy was saved from the jaws of a hungry crocodile. Will speak with the two teenagers who came to his rescue.
Two teenagers who came to his.
Later in the show, we'll be speaking.
Hey, just like what they're saying.
Oh, we actually made the webpage.
Uh-oh.
Nachos?
Oh, they also have birthday.
What's the point in that? What's that all about?
How do we show people that Jake has a stick up his butt without telling people that Jake has a stick up his butt?
How do we fill out the remaining 5 seconds of screen time we need for this episode?
Nacho?
Marco offers
No.
Jake a nacho.
Gosh! You know that's against my religion to offer me nachos. Come on!
Yeah, I wear a red shirt.
Jacob's the animal guy.
Well, we should feel right at home.
Uh-oh, here they
Oh,
go.
wow.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Look.
Our special guest not Jason John McCall, it's just Jason McCall now. It's
Jason.
getting-
Don't miss the show. Don't miss it.
That's Jason John McCall.
And he's gonna be on the same show.
Jason John McCall!
My thoughts
Very
precisely, Sean.
Oh, very good.
Where's Sean been the last few episodes? He's over there in the corner. I haven't brought Sean out
Yeah,
much recently.
Okay, wait a second. You know what's really interesting right now? Sean is right next to her. That's his arm in the booth next to her. And she's looking she's looking at the camera as
Are you sure
Jake
that's
is
not
looking at
Ethan's
her.
arm?
I'm pretty sure.
Wait, hold on.
I'm pretty sure that they were in the booth next to each other.
Let's have a look then.
That's Jake. Jake is right there. And look where she looks.
Was Actor H here?
Wait, no, she wasn't even supposed to be looking at him.
Oh, she was just looking off to the
Right,
side.
you drink 5 press-ups.
Done.
Your arm.
I chugged him.
Your arm. Oh no.
What are you doing? I'm not doing anything.
Guys, take it easy. It's just me. It's a big deal.
How would you react
Jason
if Sean
John
Ashmore
McCall is
came
gonna be
and
on the
placed
same
his
show
hand
as
on your
us.
shoulder?
He's so dreamy.
So he's
Sean.
the cutest guy on TV.
Tell me about
cute as I am.
the quantum break.
I love your
As
denim
cute as I am?
shirt, Sean.
I didn't think so.
I feel like that was
Hey,
a Marco
Marco.
line.
The girls are gonna be on the show with that guy Jason McCall. Who's this clown anyway?
Jake,
Oh, this
Jake,
clown!
Just admit
Dropping
that you're
bombs.
jealous that Cassie and I are going to be on TV with a gorgeous movie star.
Did anyone read the fine print?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what Jason McCall is gonna be talking about on the show tomorrow.
His new movie?
Nope.
Oh,
Jason McCool will be
dramatic.
discussing the new benefits of a new organization called the Sharing.
Oh, balls!
Boom. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh,
Those benefits
SpaghettiOs.
come before or after they infest you with a slimy, gross slug.
It's a good plan.
Joke!
Is that a joke?
That's a joke.
All right.
That's a yerk
That's
joke.
that's a yoke.
It's a yoke. Okay.
Let's do it.
You ready?
I'm as ready as a badger in a top hat.
Okay. What are the 2 colors on a Helmicron's uniform? Helmicrons only wear 2 colors on their uniform. What are those 2 colors?
It would be red, green.
Not even close.
It was a complete guess,
close.
honestly.
Silver jumpsuits with turquoise collars are the Helmicron. Are the colors of the Helmicron uniforms.
How queer.
Who could say?
So
They do what they're Helmicrons. They do what they want. Okay, I'm not here to judge.
I tried to make it seem as if I was actually trying to search my knowledge, but I didn't have a fucking clue.
Okay.
4 fingers for
I hear
moi.
you. All right, 4 fingers. Go
Do
on.
the
Go
honors,
on.
good sir.
A lot of people will be lining up to join the Sharing if Jason McCool was involved.
True.
they got Jason?
Gotta get that celebrity star power.
We need a plan.
True. Where's Axe?
Where's the lead?
Wait,
Where's
what?
the lead?
McCool
We need a
Investigator.
we need a plan. We need a plan. Let's move over here and not talk about
Let's
it.
play more computer
Boom.
games. Great plan.
I gotta play more Beast Wars, okay? It's
can't
so
believe
important that I play the Beast Wars video game.
At least we're on the same show. That way we can get to him before the Yerks do.
What if he's already a controller?
Maybe.
Then
True.
we'll have to save him some other way.
What if he's already a guitar hero?
Listen, that weird morphing thing. I don't want that to get in the way of us saving Jason.
Maybe we can talk to Axe later. He'll know what to do.
Well, that's Tobias.
Look, I gotta go, so I'll meet you at the
This
bar
is
now.
great. Yeah. Yeah, the guy who can't morph. Let's talk to the guy who can't morph about morphing stuff.
He knows where it's at.
I was secretly hoping he was going to offer him another nacho.
Oh, mate, that Nacho. The hero we all need.
So, what's she doing now? I thought she was. They're going to
She's
talk to
walking
Axe.
through the library as if she's actually looking for something.
Ooh, the library. So fancy.
Crocagator.
Crocodilians.
Cassie?
That noise.
That was such a dramatic sting.
Really didn't need to be. I think that was that's a cliche.
Is it a cliche dramatic sting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
that's
you ready?
a 3-finger one. So big stuff here. You're giving me hard questions. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Chapman. Okay. Chapman's title at school changes within the books. Okay. It changes to vice principal from what?
Principal.
No.
No, what? Wait, so no, let me. So he was vice principal in the books.
It changes to vice principal from what?
Oh, from what? Okay,
Yeah, it was originally not vice principal.
in the books, right?
It was
Yes, I need
in
I
the
need
book.
clarification on. Are we talking from books to TV series?
No, this is in the books themselves. In the books themselves,
Right.
Chapman had a title at school, and then it changes in the book. What was it before it changes to vice principal?
Right, okay.
Most people remember him as vice principal, but it wasn't always vice principal.
Can I ask for a clue on which book he was mentioned this role in, / books?
So it was the first, oh man, I gotta remember. It was the first And Android's 11, right?
Android's 10.
Android's 10. So it's the first 9 books.
Shit, really?
Mm-hmm. The first 9
Assistant
books.
principal.
Yes, assistant principal.
Get in. Right, so I only have to drink, since it's a cliche, which is 3 fingers, I have to drink 2 fingers.
Good job.
So I didn't know that. It changed
Tom,
from assistant
what's
to
up?
vice principal. Isn't that technically the same thing?
Yeah. See, that's the $1 million question, right? I was thinking about that myself. I'm like, I don't know the hierarchies of school well enough to know if assistant principal and vice principal are that different in roles. I don't know. The curious case of the assistant principal.
Beer.
Yes, indeed. Tom!
How you doing?
Just hanging out here at the library.
Oh, shit.
Whoa! That's a cool practical effect.
That's rare.
Something wrong, Cassie?
No, nothing.
So,
Ride your bike.
you and my brother
I'm
been
just
hanging
here
out lately, huh?
looking at turn of the
We have?
century French
Yeah?
art. Uh-huh, yeah.
She could just say that she's got really bad acne.
So you like him?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, no. He's cool.
Nice. Good save,
What
Cassie.
about what you guys did today?
I'm gonna read some
What do you
Kant later.
Jumping into that cage and saving that kid? You and Rachel are quite the local heroes.
Rachel's the real hero. I just did what anyone else would have done.
Yeah, you maybe,
What?
but Rachel?
How?
That was a little
Oh, 'cause she...
surprising.
What the
Hey!
What?
Tom is Jimmy
Good
Savile
cover.
now.
Are you sure you're
Kids! Yeah, those kids, man.
Wait, who's a famous paedophile in America?
I don't keep up on such things. It's a terrible question to ask.
Because over here, it's
No
over
idea.
here. Tom would be Jimmy Savile.
Oh,
Who have
jeez.
you got?
Okay, well, I don't know. I'm not hot on.
I mean,
not hot on that.
I would say
I'm not up on that community.
I would say Joe Biden, but he doesn't touch kids. He just sniffs their hair.
Yikes.
So he's not.
He does do a lot of sniffing.
He's not as bad as this.
Jeffrey Epstein?
Jeffrey Epstein. That's the one. Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So Tom is Jeffrey Epstein now.
I mean, he kind of has the hair. I mean,
Ooh,
very similar hair. It's a very similar
this is
hairstyle, I
the
think.
meta law.
Yeah, there you go. It's all about hair.
All right
That's what
then.
it's always been about, right?
Catch you later, huh?
Since the dawn of time, it's always been about the
Yeah,
hair.
later.
That was cool with the pokes in the back for the scales. That was
The fact
cool.
that she's scratching herself.
6 p.m.
They're thinking, oh, Tobias is here.
I'll meet you two at the studio.
Hooray!
Throw the master switch.
Huzzah.
Switch.
Oh,
We're sorry. Larry and Linda Live will not be seen today, so that we may bring you the following special program.
The Yerk Files.
And the bird boy grabs a sense of humor.
Is there a
That's-
joke in
there we
there?
go.
There's a
That's
joke
a
in there
joke.
somewhere. I can't
Those are-
pinpoint where, but there is one.
Right, Tobias steals the joke. I don't know. They fumbled their way through
Yeah.
it. But you know, this is the perfect trivia question.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which 2 members of the team have morphed a human of the opposite gender?
It's 2 members of the team have morphed a human of the opposite gender.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure there was in book 46. There was a pilot. Who morphed that? I think it was Rachel. Just let me think about this for a bit. If I start saying names, don't take them as answers.
Okay. I will wait for you to tell me what your final answer is locked in as.
Is it a problem if I assume people's gender? Because Marco morphs Mr. Grant. I don't want to be jumping in there saying Mr. Grant.
Yikes.
I
Yikes.
don't know how he identifies, mate. This is a loaded question.
That's hey.
I think Rachel is one because near the end of the series, she morphs a male pilot. I could be wrong, but I know it happened later in the series, and I think it was Rachel. Am I right in that?
No.
Oh shit!
Rachel does not morph the pilot.
It's not.
Axe
Cassie.
morphs the pilot.
Does he morph a female pilot?
Does not.
Oh shit.
He morphs a male pilot.
Oh. So who morphs the opposite gender? A couple of them morph security in... No, they don't. That's not right. I'm thinking book 21 where there's 2 security in there. Oh, no, they do, because they go out there as... they're going out into the banquet hall. Ah, fuck. I'm going to take too much time to come to an answer, so you might as well just tell me.
All right. It's Marco and Tobias.
Where?
Marco morphs the governor in book 48.
Not 48. No, that's...
Right? Not 48.
50...
That's the Cassie book. 52. Right? 52?
No, that would be 51 the absolute, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
So I got that right.
So he morphs the governor.
I got that.
Good job. You see it? And then Tobias morphs Taylor.
When does he morph Taylor?
He morphs Taylor in the mall.
Yeah, because they
freaks her out.
They meet each other, and he's got the original Taylor because of DNA.
Right, and it freaks her out because here she is face to face with her original non-burned, non-prosthetic robo-arm self.
Yeah, see, as soon as... I was sure at some point there was a pilot thing. Is that not true? Did you check that? Because I'm sure at one point somebody morphed a pilot of the opposite gender.
I don't think so. That's not what I saw in the... I could be wrong. I am willing to be proved wrong. But I'm not
going to go pick you up on it because we're having a bit of banter. But now that you mention those two, yeah, all the memories of all the situations come back to me. It's just remembering it. Right.
I figured that was, since those were 2 books that you didn't like, I was like, oh, right, here we go.
Yeah, if I don't like the book, I don't tend to store them in my memory.
So I was like, here, we'll get him on a Marco and a Tobias one because he hates the governor one and he hates
that was a shock. What do you think of that book? Do you agree with me? It was a pretty...
I love that.
No,
book.
it's crap, mate. Right, 4 fingers to me
I know.
while you explain yourself.
I know.
In fact,
we're gonna watch this shit. We're gonna watch
Captain Bladder Strikes Again.
Oh, Captain Bladder Strikes Again.
So
okay.
explain
I will explain
why Absolute is a good book.
I really like the action in that book. And I also really like the fact that it finally does one of the plots that they talk about from the very beginning of the series, which is that they tell a person in a prominent position of political authority that the war is going on. And yes, you can very much argue that nothing really comes of that, right? The governor ends up getting kind of sidelined in terms of the plot. And she doesn't really end up being a major contributing force later on down the road. I think they claim that she went to rehab or whatever, so it's pretty much implied that the Yeerks got to her. But, it was cool to finally see one of those plots happen. Because, we'd only ever, seen it in a couple of dream sequences, where Jake, in that dream sequence where they, assault the White House. So it was cool to see them interacting with especially once the stakes had been opened up in the world after that book, right? After those books where Yeerks are getting the morphing ability and all this other kind of stuff. It was cool to see the stakes continue to be raised in terms of how the world is interacting with the Yeerk invasion, on a more open level. But I know he doesn't like the big open conflict stuff, so it makes sense. I get it. I understand why he doesn't like it.
I don't like it because it's crap.
Mm-hmm.
He takes it.
Airtight.
For anyone watching, this is Tiggles, our little rescue cat.
Oh.
Go put him down.
Oh, kitty.
He doesn't like being picked up.
We
that
love
much.
you, kitty.
I've just shown him to the camera.
Fair.
He's a good boy. He's getting so much more comfortable now. It's great.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Oh, right. Let's carry on.
I just need to speak to you for a second.
Uh-oh.
Is everything okay?
No. I mean, yes.
This is great. Did you know that our boy, Paolo Costanza, is in a new television series?
You're kidding.
Right now. I am not.
Seriously?
Have you heard of the television have you heard of the television show called Upload?
No.
It is a TV show from the creators of the American version of The Office and Parks and Recreation about a fake digital afterlife where really rich people get to upload themselves into a digital playground for them to spend eternity.
Okay.
And Paolo Costanza shows up in the most recent season as Mateo, who is one of the leaders of the group called the Luddites, who believe in destroying the technology of the digital afterlife.
I've got it up on screen now, so people watching the video can see 2022 upload. He plays Matteo, recurring role, season 2. Right, so if you want to see what Paolo Costanzo's been up to lately,
he's a hunk.
Wow.
He's a hunk.
Paolo Costanzo now, my dear.
Yeah, he's a major. There is somebody on the Animorphs subreddit posted a picture of Axe holding an axe, and he's quite the looker. He's quite the charmer.
He's come along. What did you say, my dear?
He's a personal trainer.
He's a personal trainer. No, that's Marco, isn't it? Boris Cabrera.
Boris Cabrera.
Boris Cabrera does gym stuff. Paolo Costanzo. Wow.
Who was he?
He was Axe. So
he's
him.
Oh, the goofball.
The goofball, as Pamela puts it.
Goofball.
Wow.
Yeah, the goofball.
Well done. Round of applause for Paolo.
Yeah. Great. So go watch Upload Season. This is a paid advertisement. Go watch Upload Season 2 and go check out our boy doing some good acting.
I mean, I don't know what he's doing with his arms.
It's nothing, Jake. I just need to speak to Axe for a second, okay?
It's a horse thing, okay?
Oh shit.
Cassie.
I think we're going to see some green screen here. Which is 3 fingers, by the way.
In the hay.
Green screen. That is so clearly green. That's...
Wow. They could not have used a softer brush to fake her shadows on that hay.
That is shit, isn't it? Fuck.
That's incredible.
That is so bad. But, yeah, so that's 3 fingers, usually. But it's either going to be 2 fingers or 6.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready, Freddy.
Okay. Name 3 other cousins of Jake and Rachel besides Sadler.
Oh, fuck. What? No. You're taking the piss. There were 3 other cousins.
Yes. There were 3 other cousins that Jake and Rachel mentioned.
But
that are not Sadler.
Jake would
Sadler
have
is not one of
Sarah
them.
and Jordan as cousins.
Yes, but they are specifically cousins of Jake and Rachel, is what the phrasing.
I
specifically foresaw this and said, I need to word this in such a way that you can't weasel out of it.
I can. Sarah, Jordan, Tom.
Oh my gosh, whatever.
Yeah. I found the fucking loophole, mate.
You're lucky that this is through the internet and I can't actually hold you to account.
Right, who were your desired answers? I'm going to drink 2 fingers.
Justin, Brooke, and Forrest are their names of Sadler's siblings.
When were they mentioned?
They are mentioned in book 21. They're mentioned in book 21 where they're talking about Sadler and his family.
Good book.
A good book.
Scene as well. Very good scene.
True. It's morphin' time!
Oh shit, Cassie.
Oh, they're gonna do the back thing again. Oh, see, nice. There you go. A little practical and CG. Good job, guys. This is probably the most complicated morph that we've seen on the show.
It would have taken at least 8 weeks for this one.
Right. Oh no, team!
Oh no, it's all. Oh, what? And as quick as that.
She's sweaty.
It makes no sense that she would be sweaty, by the way.
Yeah, I'm right. Because she's just a cold-blooded animal. Oh! They just reversed the shot? That's amazing.
Houston, we have a problem.
Oh, joke!
That was the weakest joke. By the way, before we do that, I'm going to have to change the battery on my camera, so just hold on a sec.
I don't know what's happening half the time. It's great. I'm sorry.
There are Pebbles playing Overwatch with one of her chums. So
she's got a main.
She's got a friend.
Got to get them mains.
When we're married, my dear, you have to make sure to get rid of all your friends.
Oh, jeez. Don't let him gaslight you, Pebble. Come on.
Right, so Hello, everyone. We're back from our brief break. I had the Queen come over for a cup of tea, so she knocked on my door, so I had to come aside. And Raptor had some fucking meeting or something, I don't know. Anyway, we're back. And we were in the midst of a joke, which means we've got trivia.
There's a little piece of trivia here that we're going to do. You ready?
I'm ready.
This one's pretty tough, so I'm going to do it. What is the Andalite designation for the Hork-Bajir homeworld?
Oh, come now. Seriously? It's a multi... Oh, it's got letters and numbers and fucking cucumber sandwiches in there somewhere.
It's true. It does have letters and numbers. That is very true.
I'm not going to be able to remember it, so... these... Right, okay, Four Fingers. Go on, tell us what is it?
Okay. Sector 5, RG2-1-5-7-8-4. That's pretty good.
I mean, I know I'm the king of Animorphs, but how the hell am I supposed to remember that?
Trivia.
Fair enough. Okay. So we'll carry on. So what's happened here is Axe is wrestling with Cassie. Would you agree with that's what's happening at the moment?
Yes.
Relax. Try to remain as calm as you can. You must sit down.
Oh, he's thought speaking.
What was that?
Allergy. I've seen this before.
Like to pollen or dust?
Yes, except this is an allergy to a morph. It happens from time to time. In this case, she's allergic to the morph of the creature we just saw.
That makes sense. It was the last morph she acquired.
Is there some kind of medicine for it?
No medicine. But there is a process that occurs naturally with these cases.
Ooh.
The series acknowledges book lore.
I mean, didn't they technically do that too with the other, when they were talking about Axe's thing in the message?
The Frollis maneuver.
No, they didn't have the Frollis maneuver. The
Mirror wave.
No. Elfangor's like last will and testament. There was like a name for it or something.
Pyrrhic Delest.
Yes.
So occasionally the show decides, oh, we're going to treat the fan base to a reference.
Yay!
Fuck them in every other regard.
Are you ready for some Pandorin?
And in English that means...
burping DNA.
I like the Andalite word better.
It means...
Right, hold on. So Andalites have a word for burping.
Which doesn't make any logical sense. How do you burp without a mouth? I don't understand.
Through their hooves?
Ugh. That sounds messy. it sounds very messy. Gross.
Excretions.
Means that eventually Cassie's body will release the rejected DNA in the form of the animal she acquired.
He's too excited about this.
Unfortunately, this can't be controlled.
Ooh.
Or predicted.
So anytime now, Cassie's gonna burp up a crocodile.
Yes.
Great. Save me a front row seat.
Wow.
Is that a joke?
I guess, technically, yeah.
Oh, hey, Pebble, do you want to close the window so Tiggles... Okay, well, he's back now. So we're counting that as a joke, are we?
I think so, yeah.
Go on, then. What's the next... let me guess. Which strand of hair did Jake lose in the battle in book 36?
No, I'm not going to be that cruel. Let's see here. What is the name of the game that Tumen plays while he is a Ketran?
Oh, fucking hell. Sims.
No.
What is it?
Alien Civilizations.
Right, okay. Right, 4 fingers for me. Do the honours, press play. Your questions are cruel.
Can you give me a ballpark figure?
You said trivia questions.
How long is this going to last?
Sometimes only a few hours.
This isn't trivia, this is fucking mastermind.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I mean, you're the one who belittles me very frequently for not knowing my stuff during my trivia.
I do not belittle you. That's a lie.
Roll the tape. Roll the tape.
What do you mean roll the
However,
tape?
it's more common to take as many as 2 Earth weeks.
2 weeks?
For the
2
DNA
weeks?
to be rejected.
Wow, everybody said it at that point.
Do you like that director work?
That was good. 2 weeks?
2 zoinks!
Whoa, Racky!
What am I supposed to do till then?
Stay as calm as possible. The uncontrolled morphing is linked to your emotions, which is why it just happened.
Don't have feelings, okay?
She became upset. And that upset the allergy.
Just think Spock, Cassie. No emotions.
All right, nice Star
Live
Trek
long and
reference.
prosper.
Very good, Marco. Very good.
I think you're gonna have to tell the show you're
I
not
don't know
gonna be
how
able to make
the
it, Cass.
reference was.
Jake, they'll
relevant.
bump both of us if Cassie can't make it.
Was that a stock noise? Watch the hawk.
Oh my gosh. It's dang hawk and its continued befuddlement.
I think you're gonna have to tell the show you're not gonna be able to make it, Cass.
Jake, they'll bump both of us if Cassie can't make it. And if that happens, it'll just give Jason more time to talk about
Didn't
the show.
sound normal.
I promise I can stay calm. We can still do the show. We can still save Jason
I think it
and
was a stock
beat
noise
the
personally.
Yerks.
I would advise against it. Yes, the chances of Harry
You think it's
going
a
to
stock
tomorrow
noise,
are
huh?
slim, but
Okay.
No, not every. You are misrepresenting me at every step, Milado.
Yeah, I'm sure. it's more that I have to. I've run out of trivia questions, so now I'm like trying to figure them out on the spot.
What you're basically saying to me is that you don't know enough about animals to come up with trivia questions. I'll ask you one.
That's not the case of what I'm saying. I'm trying to give ones that are like legitimate here. I'm trying to do legitimate trivia.
I'll think of one on the spot here, and if you get it right, I have to drink one finger.
Okay.
Okay. What was the name of David's cat?
Megadeth.
Very good. I drink one finger.
Yeah. What was the name of his
Shit.
cobra?
The cobra?
Yeah, what was the cobra's name? Smarty Pants.
Alright. Fucking... The cobra's name was Gerald.
Yeah, very good.
I forget what the cobra was. Spawn! Spawn!
There you
Yeah,
go.
I got it. I don't know where that came from.
Gerald,
Something-
after your hard-hitting Gerald, yeah.
My hard-hitting Gerald.
Yeah, your hard-hitting Gerald, your sweet, sweet Gerald is the name of the snake.
Are you?
Gerald.
Is Gerald the name of the man's item in America?
Oh my goodness. You're all over the place, guy. You're all over the place.
These two work for that.
Have I dropped in
giving me-
form?
This
Has my
won't have
form
anything
gone
to
down
do with
into the
you guys
50s?
still
Given
being
me-
jealous that
asking
we
me
are going
questions
to be
about-
the cutest movie star on earth.
People who do
Look,
insidious things,
We're gonna have to be careful.
doing
Right.
relations with animals.
That's why Cassie and I have to meet
Come
Jason to
Everyone's moving
find
around.
out whether or not he's a controller.
I know.
Uh-huh.
If Cassie weren't suffering from this allergy, we'd do it. We
Bird!
don't know when this burp is gonna happen.
Hey, Bird!
It's too
I'm
risky.
okay.
Jake's right, you guys.
Thanks, Tobias.
Thanks, Tobias.
Yeah, he's just sitting here.
Wait. Did that bird actually open its mouth to make that noise?
No, it did not.
Jake's right, you guys.
They love the hawk screech. The hawk is on screen, so it needs to screech.
The hawk's on screen. It makes a screech noise. And it doesn't even open its freaking mouth. So now we know that they're stock noises.
Pretty true. I mean, almost every time, baby. Almost every time.
But there's always been a couple of moments where it looks like it's real.
Mm-hmm.
But that time it clearly wasn't. Right, okay. What's the next? Think of a trivia joke on the spot. I can't believe you only thought of 10. That's ridiculous.
Well, sometimes we don't. Sometimes I wasn't expecting it to be a big thing. Sometimes it doesn't have to do very much.
That's what she said.
Oh boy. What is Jake's username on Web Access America?
Beeble24.
Very good.
Yes. Easy. True fan over here.
There you go.
Let's call it a
job.
night.
Okay, Dad. But we're totally gonna do it.
I reckon it's going to be a clothes change.
I mean, it's finally nighttime.
What the fuck is going on here?
Having bad dreams. Haven't you ever had bad dreams before?
This is the most dramatic bad dream I've ever seen.
Haven't you ever violently expelled a crocodile from your body before?
Clothes change.
There you go. Good job.
In fact, and in answer to that question, yes.
Oh, there you go. Well, good. Good for you then.
Okay. Clothes, costume change, 2 fingers.
All right. Let's see here.
It can be anything from the series. Anything.
Okay.
At all.
What is the name of the giant cloud creature in Megamorphs 1?
Starts with a V. There's quite a few that start with V. It's not the Vember, because those are the ice ones.
Mm-hmm. True.
Venox is the Yolkbane, so it's Valik.
Yes, it's Valik.
Yeah, so only 1 finger.
Good job.
There's quite a few that start with V.
There are a lot that start with V. It's very true.
Grand. Is that outdated tech?
Dialing a landline touch tone phone.
Look,
do we have to do? Is it count? But it counts as the same outdated tech that we already did
Hey,
a thing
Rachel,
for.
it's me.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to call you so late, but I wanted to tell you that.
You did it. You went through the burping thing?
Well, not right now, but
That's great. So we can still stop Jason from talking about the sharing. I'll call everyone else.
great. Cool.
See, the
Damn.
thing that
See you
annoys me
tomorrow.
about the thing
Okay.
that annoys me about this
Bye.
episode is that Cassie wouldn't do that in the books.
Right. Which is
She
why
wouldn't
it makes
just
sense
outright
that
lie.
Rachel does it. That's why it makes sense why Rachel does it, and not why she
Exactly.
did.
Which is why I don't understand why they made that change for the TV series.
Because Cassie doesn't have anything going in.
It only takes one.
Clothes
It will do
change.
it real quiet.
It's true. It
Clothes
is
change.
clothes changed.
Right. Next question. Midlado.
Okay.
And it better be good.
Let me see here. Okay. Okay, this is a true or false question, okay?
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm on 10
Marco says that he is never going to morph an ant again after the initial time, right? After the first traumatizing experience as an ant, say that they're never going to morph ants again, right? He morphs an ant again in book 45, The Revelation.
He only half morphs the ant. He never goes full ant.
There you go. That was gonna be. I was gonna say. Does he stick with his? Is this true or false that he sticks with his?
That's a trick question because he half morphs it.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. It was gonna be a tricky one, but you already figured it out before I even needed to say it. So there
That's
you go.
because I am the #1 Animorphs fan. Didn't
number
you
one.
know?
Number one. It says so on your face.
Did you hear what Pebble just said?
No, what'd she say?
She said, "I'm not the #1 knowledgeable fan, though."
Boom. True.
Dear God.
True.
That's
She
it.
got
The
you.
wedding is off.
Uh-oh.
We're getting married on the 16th of May, so
It's
less
okay.
than a month.
It's okay. It's better to come back to America anyways. All right.
Yeah, we were supposed to get married on the 16th of May.
Oh.
No longer. No longer.
There you go.
It's off. It's off, my dear.
Bye.
Goodbye.
She's gonna go play Overwatch some more.
So dumb.
Free of shame. She's gonna play Overwatch. Free of shame.
Right, I'm gonna drink that 1 finger that I owe, and let's carry on.
Hey, you guys ready?
Are you okay? How you feeling?
Man, I'm bummed.
That looks like green screen. Does that look like green screen to you?
No, it's just really diffuse lighting.
That is weird.
It's
I missed
really
the big
bad
burping. I wish I could have seen it.
because the wind is actually
it was
blowing
kinda
them.
weird,
So,
but the important thing is I'm normal again.
what did you do with the crocodile?
Let's check in with the show.
Ah.
Look, I'm still amazed at that font of Larry and Linda. Look at that.
Yeah,
That
still
is disgusting. What is that?
captcha. So it's all
I
captcha.
mean, Jason John Wick.
I know.
All right, let's move.
That really looks like green screen.
I know, but it's not. Look, they're actually
It's
there.
not. It's actually not green screen, but it looks so much like green screen.
The lighting is
I hope
so
you don't
bad.
have any allergies.
No.
Uh-oh. Allergies.
Excuse me.
My god, it's so on the nose.
This makeup?
Yep, have a seat.
Uh-oh.
I'm almost done.
And he's
It's
a
like
jerk. And he's a jerk.
Hi.
40-year-old dressed
I'm
like
Rachel.
dressed like an 8-year-old.
And
Right.
and that's
Cassie.
Did
I
Rachel
am
forget her name?
Cassie.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
That's really nice.
What the fuck is going on?
He kind of looks like Ryan Gosling a little bit.
Ryan Gosling. Who's Ryan Gosling?
He's an actor.
What?
Pebble is shocked that I don't know who he is. What does he do?
He's an actor.
He acts in films.
Did he play Columbo?
No.
He played
He
in the
doesn't-
Notebook.
He lives in New York.
He does. Does he? I don't know. I'm not up on where celebrities live.
But where does Jason John McCall live?
In your heart. Okay.
Oh, mate, that hits me right there.
I don't know. I'm
We
all about
all need
okay.
Jason John McCall in our hearts.
That's right. Have you asked Jason John McCall to be your personal Lord and Savior? Okay.
I've asked him to design my suits for me because I've seen him on the Animorphs TV show, and what he wears is so hip and trendy.
Those sweet sweater vests. Nothing says I'm cool like a sweet sweater vest.
He literally looks like he's 40 trying to be 10.
You said you were okay.
Yeah, shut up, Rachel.
You're the Crocodile Dundees, huh?
Yeah.
Good one, bro. Good one, bro.
Oh,
Look at me,
You got
look
him.
at me.
makeup?
You got those
Come on, Cass.
13-year-old. You got those 16-year-old girls. Real good.
You're 13 years old, that's stupid.
Let me get made up.
He's such a twat.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were cured. Look, I never said I was.
Okay.
Caution.
Okay, I just didn't want to let you guys down. And I wanted to make sure that Jason wasn't a controller.
Well, I think he just gave us his answer.
See, this is what I mean
So
when
dreamy.
this is what I mean when I say Cassie and Rachel are so alike in the series, because they're just interchangeable at this point.
To be the yerk talking. I refuse to believe the real Jason's such
Kitty.
a snob.
Get to Kitty. Really? Really?
Jake,
That's what.
I found the studios just off
Oh,
the
they
main
do the
hallway.
llama bit.
Good work,
Good
Mark.
job.
We're on our way.
What's going on?
I'm glad that they're still doing the llama bit.
Act natural, be yourselves. Okay?
Everyone likes a llama.
True. Llama Llama Red
Have you
Pajamas.
seen how big llamas are, though?
Actually here.
They're
You want us
huge.
to wait here now?
When I lived
they
on-
told me the
when I
green
lived on
room's
a farm.
closed, and, I'm sure not gonna stay out here.
When I lived on a farm, our neighbors had llamas, so I'm very familiar with the size of llamas.
We've got alpacas at our work. They're basically mini llamas.
Yeah.
But they're still quite big, and they make the weirdest noises.
I know, right? They like the weird huffing sounds.
It's not. It's the screaming as well.
Oh yeah.
The screams. The screams.
Do you hear
The
the alpaca?
screams.
Do you hear the alpacas screaming in the night?
I mean, I shouldn't
I
even
hear-
be here. I don't
I
do
hear them in
rehearsal.
my nightmares.
Just give me a minute, I'll see what I can do.
I don't do
Oh,
rehearsals.
and something to eat
I'm a
would be
movie
nice.
star, but I don't rehearse anything.
Is this the cliche of the snobby actor?
I don't know. I don't think it's a cliche. I think it's pretty true. I think it's pretty true.
Yeah,
I know what you
suppose.
mean. That better be the yerk talking, or else Jason's just your average, snobby, self-centered movie star.
No, I mean, I really don't feel right.
Stand by, rehearsing in
Oh no. Right here, now, the perfect thing.
What else could it be?
Why are they sat
You
in the
gotta-
front? If that's a
Oh,
problem, why are they sitting
Look
there?
again.
My
Awesome.
instincts, I don't think I'll be able to control them. Okay.
Is nobody noticing this?
Which is sad because they never do the instinct thing in the show.
Hurry.
Cassie, stay calm. You have to stay calm.
Grace, this crocodile isn't me. You understand? It's real.
Oh, remember what Ethan
Cassie?
said? The crocodile's real.
Cassie?
The toilet paper roll.
That's a cliche. Come on.
No, it's just a very bad attempt at a joke.
It's a forfeit in one way or another.
Okay. All right, all right.
We'll call it a 2-finger forfeit. So it's a 1-finger or 4-finger drink.
Okay, so Dracon beams are Yerk technology adapted from what Andalite technology?
Shredder.
Very good.
Yeah, cool. That was an easy one. I like that one.
Of course you do. Of course you do. When it's the bare minimum. When it's the bare minimum. That's what you
challenge you. I challenge you to an Animorphs off.
Oh my goodness. We'll probably win. Let's be real. We'll probably win.
Which book is better? Book
All of them.
37 or book 2?
Book 2.
Damn it, you won.
The crocodile is real. Uh-oh.
What is going on?
Do you think that they just had a crocodile tail? Or do you think that that somebody like legitimately like held the crocodile in that bathroom stall?
I mean, I've held a crocodile. I think it was an alligator. I went to a place called Crocodiles of the World, which is a place in Oxfordshire, and I held an alligator. Yeah, I think it was an alligator. And yeah, you can just hold them. And they're just like, yeah.
But do you think that they just like swung it around to like make its tail move like that? Do you think that they just like flung it around inside the bathroom? That doesn't seem very. It's one thing to just like, oh, I'm gonna stand really still here at a crocodile farm and hold a crocodile.
Do you remember?
It's like a completely different thing to be like, I'm gonna manhandle this crocodile in a tight, confined space.
Here's some trivia for you. Do you remember the name of the man who is in control of all the animals on this set?
Oh man, you've said it a bazillion times and I can never remember it.
Michael Hackenberger.
Yeah,
the man who whips his animals into shape to make them all behave properly.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised.
Not at there.
Oh, here we go.
Is there anything
Crocodile
else I
Rock.
can get to, Mr. McCool?
No. What? Is that a rice cake?
Listen, I hate to cause panic, but there's a...
Notice how they came from the other side of the stage to the crocodile.
So good.
The panic.
The panic. That one producer guy.
Guys,
oh wow.
Was that green screen?
No, it was not. It was just a close up on a shoe. I feel bad for that slug though.
Guys, Jason was a controller. That slimy Yerk slug's trying to get away before the croc gets Jason. That's why he fainted.
That means he's not a controller
anymore.
Making a break for Jason. You gotta save him. Come on, let's go.
This tongue.
Okay, wake up, buddy. Let's go.
I mean, to be fair, this is what happened in the books. So.
Check it out. The croc's going for the runaway slug.
And we've got front row seats.
That's green screen.
That's
green screen.
They've done all right with it though. They've got the reflection.
Yeah, on the shiny floor. Good job.
Well done, animals. Look at the state of those seats though. Look at that. That is disgusting.
Yeah, right.
What are those? Oh my god! Right.
They got to take better care of what's happening here.
Oh, just the design. Right, 6 fingers or 2, depending on whether I get this correct.
Okay. Book 41 reveals Jake's age. What is his age as of book 41?
Are we talking real Jake or future Jake?
Real, original, OG Jake. Dream haver Jake.
So I should know this because it's technically it's known as my second favourite book. So at the time of book 41,
what is Jake's age at the time of book 41?
$15.
Very good. 15. Yes.
There it is. It was either 15 or 16.
Yes, because he says that he's 20. He says that he's 10 years older, and he says that it's the back of the book says he's 25, so it's 15.
Do you agree with me that 41 is a good book? While I drink my 2 fingers.
Yeah, I like 41. I don't have a problem with 41.
It's got the best battle scene in the whole series, and I will fight you to the death over that.
Yeah.
You're chance.
Oh shit.
Well,
Good job.
And we see nothing else.
It'll do.
I don't think Jason McCall's gonna be doing any more talk shows.
He said he was quitting show business and moving to Tibet to follow the Dalai Lama.
What a
Guys, listen, I'm
what
really
a
sorry I lied.
what a yeah.
I just didn't want my allergy to stop us from
What a
getting
dweeb.
news.
What a dweeb.
Well, that and the fact I really wanted to meet Jason.
What
You were in love.
twat.
No, I wasn't. I was just selfish. It could have easily gone the other way. We were lucky.
And I quote the great Obi-Wan Kenobi. In my experience,
Uh-oh.
there's no such thing as luck.
Hey,
Oh, good job.
You did
Another
good.
sweet Star Wars reference.
And
We all make
we're getting a lot of those today.
Well, except for me, of course.
right, except for Mark.
That's it.
Chips!
Morphine does have a lot of
chips!
rules, but more important are human rules.
Inner
Internal
monologue.
inner monologue, which is 2 fingers, so it's either a 1 or a 4.
Hang on. I gotta try and see here. Let's see.
My dear,
let's
what's
see.
the cat eating?
I don't know.
Digger.
Is there cat food over there?
I think-
Oh, it's catnip maybe?
I think he's eating my studio bag.
I don't think
Okay.
he's eating a bag. I think there's catnip still on it.
Man, see, I wanted to use that one before, but I don't know the other ones. So if you guess a different one, okay. Let's see here. Name a book that the cover art depicts a morph that is not acquired in the book.
The cover art depicts a morph not acquired in the book.
Yes, not acquired in the book. Yeah.
Book 45, The Revelation.
There you go. Good job.
Only because we discussed it earlier.
Yes, very good.
Smashing right. That's 1 finger for me.
I like being truthful. When I lied to my friends about the allergy, I not only let them down, I let myself down.
Good job.
As
Look
long
at
as we
that.
can still learn from our mistakes, things have a funny way of working out in the end.
Oh, man. All right.
So that was the reaction. And actually, if only they'd actually made it Rachel be the narrator of that one, I think that would have been one of the better episodes of the series.
I actually do think that it's the best episode of the series so far.
You do. It's
I
the
do.
most faithful to the books.
It's the most faithful. It's the most faithful to the books, even though it changes the narrator. But it captures the spirit and the tone exceptionally well. There's plenty of the characters act and sound like they should, right? There's a lot of banter. There's a lot of like tense scenes. There's a lot of like good exposition. It's a good I think it's the best episode.
If only they'd have... I don't know why they didn't have Rachel be the narrator, because that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
If that was the case, then that would have been no doubt the best episode of the series, because it would have been the most faithful.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't have deviated much. Yeah, it was actually a really good episode.
It's a really good episode. There was a lot of like all of the chemistry, all of the acting was very good. The beat, like it was condensed really well.
Ethan.
Like, star of stage and screen. Ethan with his ponytail that looks so divine.
Yeah, I mean, when I came into this episode, I thought, oh, it's just going to be another one of these really crap renditions of an actual book. But actually, that is one of the best episodes of the series.
That's one of the best.
And
No
I'm
doubt.
going to give it an 8 out of 10.
I'm giving it. I'm going one further. I'm giving it a 9.
Fucking hell.
I'm giving it.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That was surprising. And I said last time, oh, it all goes down from hill from here, but I think it actually goes downhill from here.
Yeah.
Wait for me to be proven wrong in the next episode. But that was actually a good episode. And
It was definitely better than both part 1 and part 2 of the capture. I will stake the controversial claim.
Right then.
All right.
If I've got half a drink left, I'm going to set a challenge now.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you to think of what is your favourite book of the series, and I'll give you a little while to think about it. And if I can guess which book you're thinking about, I don't have to drink the rest of this pint.
All right.
You better finish it.
Go for
So
it.
tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready. I already know what it's going to be.
You know what your favourite book is?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So let me beat around the bush with this one. So
You're a vamp.
I know that your character preferences are pretty similar to mine, so it's not going to be a Tobias book. It's not going to be an Axe book. It's not going to be a Rachel book. Could be a Marco book. Oh, can we discount the Chronicles and additional books? Can we just focus on the main series?
Of course, yeah. Of course.
Is it still the same book in your mind?
It is still the same book, yeah.
Okay. Raptor's favourite book. It's not going to be 10. It's not going to be 15. It's not going to be 20. And the later Marco books aren't as good as the first one, so if it was going to be a Marco book, it would be 5, 10, 20. It's not going to be 30. Jake or Cassie are probably the main contenders. It's not. I doubt it'll be 6. Oh, this is hard. Of course, there are 54 books to choose from. Realistically,
it's a lot of books. Yeah, it's a lot of books.
Realistically, it'll be 10 because there are a lot of books which will not be your favorite.
A lot of books.
I reckon.
What say ye? What say
I'm having
ye?
a think. It could be right. These are what I consider to be my options. If one of them is correct, let me know. Otherwise, there's no point continuing. Okay? So I reckon in your shortlist there will be 19 the departure, 21 the threat, 22 the solution. 6 the capture. 5 the predator. I think that could be in there. I'm going to put the answer in there and the beginning. And that's my shortlist. Is it one of those?
It is one of those, yes.
Oh, I'm close then. Right, okay. 19 the departure.
You got it.
I got it! Fucking hell!
Yeah, 19 is my favorite book.
Shit! I'm happy with myself. I don't have to drink my full... But because I'm going to celebrate, I am going to drink my full pint.
Well, good for you.
I got it fucking right.
Good job.
I would do the same with you, but I've made public my favourite book, so there's no point.
True.
But a lot of people disagree with me. Whereas, in fact, I haven't checked.
I was going to say,
number 19 won the poll thing that I'm doing at the moment.
I was going to say, I've never heard the polls. What are the polls?
I usually give it 2 weeks, so it should come up soon. But I think last time I saw 19 was winning, so it's a very popular book. It's a very good book as well.
It's a very good book. It's a very, very good book.
Ooh. Right. So we both liked this episode.
Yeah.
And I've enjoyed watching it with you, Raptor.
It's been a great time as always.
It has been. And it's been wonderful once more.
True.
So that's the end of this episode. I hope you all have a fantastic day.
You too. Stay safe. Be good. I'm sure you'll have a great one.
Thank you everyone for watching. Ta-ra!